This is what Target allowed in their stores. I may be late to the party, but is this glad with Target no longer available? I need that Satan shirt. What? Because the person who designed is openly satanic. And I'm going to show you some of the merchandise. This is almost made me puke, this video. Oh my goodness. This is the guy, literal satanic dude, that launched a line in Target.
Christian for real.
I want to say one of the lines that they dropped from Target was a literal satanic clothing and apparel designer brand. You probably have seen this on Christian YouTube already. It's already been out there. But the brand is called Abprallen. And y'all, the literal debauchery, the straight satanic. I mean, it is satanic literally because the person who designed is openly satanic. And I'm going to show you some of the merchandise and his IG. It's disgusting. So Abprallen UK, this is what Target allowed in their stores. They recently dropped it, thank God, but they still allow Pride merchandise in their stores. Let's look at his story. He's getting so much heat right now, and rightfully so. Following the hate directed towards me in my brand. Why am I making him sound like that? Because it's probably how he sounds, actually. As well as Target's decision to remove my items from sale. Good. As far as I am aware, it's just mine that have been removed. Good. Well, actually, I wish all the Pride merchandise was removed, but good that yours is a satanic brand that was removed. I have been completely overwhelmed with orders on my web store and Etsy, to which I owe you an enormous amount of gratitude. So unfortunately, he's still getting sales, y'all. Unfortunately. I have temporarily closed both while I deal with the hundreds of orders I currently have so that I can keep my workload manageable. Hope to reopen in a couple of days. I'm currently trying to avoid social media while I navigate dealing with being in the spotlight. I've been contacted by numerous journalists and tried to be as selective as I can when it comes to choosing with whom I speak. Your messages of love and solidarity. And he got this nice rainbow in the background of his story. Haven't gotten a notice, which is interesting, y'all, because real love only comes from God, right? And this person is a Satanist. So why does he even want love? Which is crazy to me. Satanists apparently want love as he's getting backlash and he likes the messages of love and solidarity. He likes these messages. But why would a Satanist actually want love when love comes from God? You see the whole hypocrisy in this whole thing? Satanists don't make no sense. They haven't gotten a notice, but I hope you understand that it's taking me a while to get back to everyone individually. Thank you to everyone who has supported me, new and old, and for the outpouring of beautiful and inspiring messages. Whatever. The absolute weirdest media events to come out of this are TMZ wanting to talk to me and a paparazzi company wanting to stage a video where they can catch me walking out of a building and ask me prepared questions. I declined both. Of course you did, because you have no reasonable response to selling the merchandise that you are and being a Satanist. He has one video of himself and hide your kids, hide your wife. This is almost made me puke. This video. I would say there's nothing that kids can't see in this video, but it's still gross because it's a man that's showing a lot of his legs. And it's just, look, I'm going to show it just to show you the kind of guy this guy is. Wow. It's playing Old Town Road. That's his anthem, Lil Nas X. I mean, that's gross. Oh my goodness. This is the guy, literal satanic dude, that launched a line in Target. Look at this mess. Just want to gag or something. Okay, enough of that. All right, let's look at his post. This is the real interesting stuff, y'all. Not gay as in unicorn, but queer as in mysterious cryptid. So remember, he's LGBT and plus satanic. So that's kind of what his post give off. Evil, satanic, death, plus the LGBT. I know. Gay doesn't quite cut it. And you've never been into unicorns or rainbows. But a mysterious, unknowable cryptid that lives in the woods, that's a far more apt description. And gives all these hashtags, LGBT, non-binary, trans art, queer art. You actually have people that want his merchandise. I may be late to the party, but is this glad with Target no longer available? I need that Satan shirt. What? What? Who? This shouldn't even be a sentence. This person's like, I need that Satan shirt. Yo, we are in the end times. Well, we've been in it, but we are in the end times. Who says that? I need that Satan shirt. Oh my goodness. We add more genders every time you complain. I mean, that's something I'd say. I believe that. How many genders y'all got right now? How many genders exist? Isn't it up to like 68 or 122? I don't even know. It's basically they're becoming exponentialized. It's becoming squared over and over again. So eventually it's going to be 144,000. And I don't even know, y'all. How many genders exist? How many times are you going to add to the LGBTIA plus? Y'all going to have a P eventually. Y'all going to add a P to it for delophilia. We'll say that. We'll rhyme that. I bet that's going to happen, y'all. I don't want it to happen, but I think that's going to happen. Unfortunately, we had a meeting and decided that the best thing to do going forward is to add more genders. Every time somebody complains about there being too many genders, if you want us to stop creating genders and making up new pronouns, then all you need to do is quit whining about it. You know why we're complaining? Because it's super annoying having to remember all this stuff and actually speaking lies when you say you identify as a rat and we know you're not a rat. Why should we call you a rat? It's not truthful. Like, why should we try to play along with your imaginary world? And these people think Christians are crazy. It's a very simple ask, but if you fail to comply, then we really have no other choice than to increase the list of approved genders. It's out of our hands now. The genders have a mind of their own and are expanding as you read this and grumble about how there should only be 2 genders, because that's actually facts. There is only 2 genders. And if you choose to not believe that, well, you can basically say, I don't believe gravity, but it doesn't change it, right? These people are insane. Look at this guy. I don't even know what to call him. What are his pronouns? It's too hard to go by pronouns. It just comes out of my speech. I see him. You can tell biologically, physically, that he is a guy. But what pronouns does he go by? I don't know. Being able to sell my stuff in Target stores is incredibly exciting. Knowing that these people, I'm actually happy his stuff got dropped, y'all. I'm not happy to see people's downfalls, especially, I would say most of the time, especially in a fellow Christian. I don't want to see a fellow Christian downfall. But the LGB, the satanists, I like to see when stuff doesn't work out for them, because it shows, hey, you need to change some things. You need to have a different belief system. What you're doing, what you're believing isn't working for you. Being able to sell my stuff in Target stores is incredibly exciting. Knowing that these people are seeing it without necessarily explicitly seeking LGBT related stuff is wonderful. It's wonderful that satanic merchandise is being sold. That's basically what he's saying. And I'm especially happy at the thought that young closeted, this is so bad. Yo, there's a special type of judgment for these type of people who cause the little ones to stumble. What does the scripture say? It's better that a millstone be tied around the neck than you to cause one of these little ones to stumble. He wants young people. Y'all, this Satanist wants young people to be influenced by his whole clothing line, his apparel, his accessories, his message. That's just sick. And I hope that in some way they'll feel a bit more comfortable in themselves, as we all deserve to feel. You deserve to feel comfortable and can get the sweatshirt in the bags on the Target website or in stores. Oh, somebody responded. I love your page. I'm sorry that the crazies, we are the crazies. Apparently I'm one of the crazies, have singled you out, and I'm sorry that you don't feel safe sharing all of your art. Things will be back to normal soon. Much love, and I look forward to supporting your store as much as possible. Oh my goodness. I mean, I can go through his page all day, y'all. Only a snowflake would want to ban drag. What does that even mean? Unfortunately, the world won't cater to your feelings. You need to grow up and accept the fact that the universe isn't your personal safe space. Yo, this person is the biggest hypocrite, because don't they want safe spaces? Don't they want safe spaces? The whole liberal crowd, to be called specific pronouns, and they want that. So what are you talking about? Just because you're offended by drag doesn't mean that you're being rational. You can't just ban it because you don't like it. Free speech is the First Amendment, and if you don't like it, you can leave. And it's really interesting, y'all. It's really interesting because this whole crowd actually wants to ban free speech, from what I understand. If you just state a Bible verse that goes against their whole ideology, they will want to shut you up, and they'll call it hate speech. So they're actually the ones that want to ban free speech, y'all. Not us. Facts don't care about your feelings, and drag has existed for an art form for centuries. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean the world has to bow to you. This person is so hypocritical. I can't even, y'all.